As you know, you can create an unlimited number of data types on your platform, and you can choose where you want them to appear and how your users can interact with them. So right now, on the freelancer's profile page, we've created the following data types, some of which are multi-select, some of which are single select, file uploads, and also string inputs. Now, specifically for the string inputs, you as the admin can create a regular expression validation which will restrict the input that the user can provide. In order to do that, you're going to want to go to the admin dashboard and either create or edit an existing data type and make sure that it is a string input, a text input that is selected from the data type. And there's going to furthermore be a field which will let you add in your regular expression validation. In this particular case, we have a regex expression which will only allow numbers. So you can go ahead and save that data type. And in order to create the custom validation message, which will appear underneath this data type, informing the user that they're inputting something that is forbidden in this particular section, we'll need to add a variable to the content file. So there's two options here. One is that you have a generic information line which will tell your users, hey, this input is restricted, and that will appear for all string inputs, no matter what the regular expression is. And then the second is to create a error message for each data item that you've created, saying that, hey, for example, right now only numbers are applied. In another data string input, you may say only characters are allowed, only caps allowed, etc., etc. So the default is going to be this variable here, app.components.datatypes validation message. So if you do not have a custom validation for each data type, then this is the one that will appear. Now, for example, the previous example that I was showing you relating to this career goals section, the custom data name was custom_test. So we can go ahead and add that here. We're going to replace this data name with the proper data name. And this one actually is also only for numbers, but let's update that. So it has two different variables. So we'll say, please, let's say, wonderful. Go ahead and save. Great, so that's been saved now. Let's go back to the freelancer's profile page. We can refresh this page just to make sure that that change has been transferred over to the site. And now what we'll do is confirm that that error message appears when a user tries to input something that isn't a number. So here, career goals was the custom test. If I put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no problem. Then if I try to put in ABC, it'll say only numbers are allowed in this input field. The second variable, which we saw, was related to the regex criterion. So again, this one also has only numbers allowed. However, as you can see, it has a different validation. And then finally, for this field, which has no custom validation, it should take the generic error message. Please adhere to input restrictions. And so now your users will know that, okay, in order for me to save these, I should actually remove the characters so that only numbers are included in this particular field. feel free to get in touch with any questions. Thanks.